How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Resident Evil games and Capcom. Man, I don't know what they're doing, but I just realized something. Resident Evil's originals 1, 2, and 3 are not physical on any modern consoles. You can get it digitally. That's no problem, but for like a physical, you can't get that. It's like, holy smokes, I just kind of realized that. It's like I pulled out my PS1 games and my PS4 games, not my PS3 games. I just picked out the ones from the beginning and ones to like the PS4. PS5, I wouldn't worry about that because I don't think hardly any of these are probably on the PS5. You can play these on the PS5, the PS4 ones, but when it comes right down to it, Capcom needs while they're hitting it hot, come out with a trilogy of 1, 2, and 3 on a physical on PS5. Even make one for the PS4, do a cross platform, put it on Xbox or something too, just get it out. But yeah, these particular games right here, and the value of these games are not going to go down anytime soon because of that. We got Resident Evil 2. I'm just going in random order. This is my original copy of Resident Evil 2. I bought, day one when it came out. Yeah, you can't get this on any modern console. Physical. Digital, yes, you can do that. But physical, yeah, this is the only way you're going to be able to play it. If you get the PlayStation copy or maybe a Dreamcast copy, from older consoles and stuff like that. I got Dreamcast copy of it too, which surprised me later on down in life when I realized a lot of the Resident Evil games came out on Dreamcast. But Resident Evil 2 game, come on, Capcom, do something. Got my Resident Evil director's cut right here. I can't remember which one's my original one. This might be my original one. I bought 2 of them. There's a director's cut. A long time ago I bought them. But yeah, the good old director's cut of Resident Evil. Oh yeah, this has got Resident Evil 2 demo. So yeah, Resident Evil's director's cut. Well, how about Resident Evil right here? I'm not sure what this is going for these days. And then we got Resident Evil 3. That's got the bonus includes Dino Crisis. Another one that they should just do a trilogy, then come out. They might be doing something with Dino Crisis. I don't know, but yeah, they got franchises that they can come out with as a set, which mind boggles me that they didn't do that in the first place. Really mind boggles me. But those are the PlayStation games right there. I'll show you what they got on the PS4 and why it's important that they need to come out with these right here. Original ones, not the remakes or nothing like that. Okay, we'll start off with the Origins collection. We got Resident Evil, Resident Evil 0. So, got Resident Evil 0. That came out on GameCube, I believe. And then you got the Resident Evil remake, which did come out on GameCube. So you got those two right there, those older games right there. So I always tell people when you go out and buy PlayStation 4 games, make sure you pick this one up. I mean, these are still pretty old games right here, which I'm glad that they put these particular versions out. Great. I'm happy for them that they did that. So Resident Evil 0 and the Resident Evil remake. Why they should have did like a 2 sets. Have this one and have the original trilogy 1, 2, and 3 original. Capcom has got money on the table. They can do that, and they can republish it like on multiple systems. They could have done it with Xbox One, Xbox 3, all of them and stuff like that, and do it that way. My dog's barking downstairs. But games that are on the PlayStation 4. Actually, I kind of got these in almost kind of an order, but some of these came out on 3DS and stuff like that, which I'm glad that they put them out on physical, but not the trilogy that I'm talking about originally. But here's a Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah, you can get this one, on PlayStation 4. Sweet. And that's awesome. But yeah, it still has the problem. The original Resident Evil 2 physical, that you can play. Now, if you got a PlayStation 3 and you got those games on PlayStation 1, Yeah, you could pop that in your PlayStation 3 and play PlayStation 1 games all day. All PlayStation 3s play PS1 games. So keep that in mind. So if you got PS3 and you got Resident Evil games on the PlayStation 1, put them in your PlayStation 3. It'll play. But got Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 2 remake. They got that one on PS4. Resident Evil 3 remake, which took a lot of stuff out. So if you never played the original Resident Evil 3 and you played this one, you're missing out. You're better off playing the original one, in my opinion. So, but still a good game. It's graphically, it looks pretty and stuff like that, but you took gameplay out of it. But still, Resident Evil 3 remake. Now, here's where we get some originals. Like I said, the first three never came out physical like that, for modern consoles, but these did. Got Resident Evil 4. This is not the remake. This is the original one. So this is the one that you want to pick up if you got a modern console and stuff like that. If you don't want to go, stuff like that. I'm not sure what all this came on. Probably PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. So it really wasn't that old of a game when it came out on PS4. So keep that in mind. So, but yeah, Resident Evil 4. Oh yeah, GameCube. That's right. Yeah, I got that GameCube version of it. So it's that, yeah, it's got modernized where's the original one. So they put on the modern console, but they won't do the first three. One of the highest rated games in history. Yeah, it's a good game. We got Resident Evil 5. This is my day one copy. Well, this is not even my day one copy, to be honest with you, because this includes Lost Nightmares, Desperate Escape. So my day one copy would have been on PS3. So I probably bought this one later on the PS4. So yeah, because remember I originally bought this on PS3 originally, but it was nice that they brought this one up to modern consoles and got it off the PS3 and probably the Xbox 360, which the 360 had Resident Evil 5. They can play it on their probably just get updated graphics and play it on the Xbox Series X. If Xbox, yeah, pretty sweet. But Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. Yeah, another one that was on PS3 and stuff like that. So nice to have it all updated. But if you got a PS3, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because if you got a PS3, to be honest with you, you'll be able to play all the Resident Evil games pretty much up till the last one that came out on the PS3, which would be, I think 6 was the last one or something like that. I have to go through my PS3 games to look. Then we got Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. We'll keep going on. We got the Revelations 1 and 2. Like I said, one of these was on the 3DS, the first Revelations, I believe, and stuff like that. So nice to have these. Yeah, just the fact that Capcom don't put the original 3 out on modern modern consoles and stuff, and mind boggles me. I'm assuming, like I said, all the ones I showed are on the Xbox, whether if it's a 360 or whatever, on going forth and stuff like that, whatever they had. So I got some Resident Evil games for Xbox One, pretty much I think the same ones that I kind of showed. So yeah, but trying to get those first 3 original Resident Evil games. I don't know why Capcom never really officially released those. There's other franchises too, like the Dino Crisis. I think they don't have the a full physical Dino Crisis, but I keep seeing news of Dino Crisis, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's out there. I don't know about, but as far as I know, there's no physical for the Dino Crisis games, for the original series and stuff like that. That Capcom made an official release. Here's all the Dino Crisis on one disc. They should do something like that before everything goes no disc and everything has to be digital anyways, and that's not good. I mean, yeah, you can play all the Resident Evil games digitally. Fine, I guess you can do it that way. But, I personally, I'd rather like to have the physical version of the disc and play it. Okay. But something that kind of bothered me for quite a while and stuff like that about why haven't they done that? It's like having official releases for the first 3 games of Resident Evil on any modern console is like, what are they waiting for? They should come out with it. Just kind of complete the collection and stuff like that. Sweet. 'Cause who knows? The next Resident Evil game might come out after January 28th, and it's going to be just a digital. We have to go get the Switch 2 to go play a physical version of the new Resident Evil game if it comes out on the Switch 2, which I'm pretty sure it will. Or Lord willing, that Xbox Scarlet lets you have a disc drive on it. You can get it on that, because PlayStation's, they don't care about us. So if Capcom came out with something with a disc, PlayStation's gonna say nope. You got to do it digital because we don't have a disc drive on our PlayStation 6. Well, F you, Sony. But yeah, something to think about. Think about that when, next time you're playing a Resident Evil game. Why aren't they on? Why ain't the first three on modern consoles on physical? But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. What do you think about all this deal and stuff like that? Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye. Fun times, everybody. Fun times indeed. Well, except for not having the first Resident Evil 3 games physical on modern consoles, I guess.